Hello everyone, this is a video about all the testimonials that I have gotten this year for the AML certification when they pass the examination, about all the people who attended training session. I'm gonna be, I like to have raw video. I do not like to edit because first of all, I'm not really good at editing and so on. So I have someone basically suggested me that why don't you have so many, everyone has so many pictures and screenshots and so on. So whenever someone passed the exam, you're gonna see this screenshot, and I want to guide you what's happening in the next few minutes. So whenever someone passed the AML certification, they send me that the message that they passed the certification, or someone who have conducted the training session, the AML training sessions. These AML training sessions are also of two types: either the training session they have conducted from the previous batches, those people from different countries, they have either they have conducted the whole training session, the 12, the 13, or 14 training sessions of the whole batch, of the groups that they have joined, or they have attended private training sessions with me, one-on-one training sessions. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 2A, this is 2B, and this is 2C. 2C means that they are the ones who have conducted CPD, continuing professional development. I do take training session when I've helped you train and pass the examination. I free of cost conduct lots of CPDs. I've been doing it once every month. This is the continuing the behavior detection and how alerts are generated. This is the one where we discuss how alerts are investigated using Microsoft Excel and so on. And the last one was about we discussing a walkthrough to properly investigate the customer regarding KYC and ultimate beneficial ownership. So it's going to be unedited one, and I'm going to guide you how people have passed the examination and what sort of you are seeing in those. So when you see CAMS group 9 or CAMS group 8, or since I'm about to start the CAMS group 17, so there are previous 16 from 1 to 16 groups where I've trained people. They are on average, the first group had 8 participants, and the group number 16 have that is started on 17th of September, have 62 participants. So they are participant on average because there was group 8 which had 110 participants. So on average so far, the 16 group that have started, they had so far 48 or 49 participants on each. So if we multiply by 16, there are 768 people, and I have trained around 115 people from different countries. So it's around 883 participants, and I've trained people. This is for CAMS, and I've trained people over 57 or 58 for CGSS as well. So let's go for 56, be a bit pessimistic. So 56, that's for CGSS. I just want to give you stats. So this is, let's sum it out, and that's over 900 people. So let's just round it off, 900 people. So you're gonna see these are from June 2022, because I passed my exam in May 2020, the CAMS exam. So it's from June to September 2022. So this is around 26 or 27 months that I've helped people to pass the examination, 939. And being from Canada or from USA or Mexico or India or UAE, that's fine. Those countries I've helped. There's very common countries: Nigeria, India, from Saudi Arabia, UK, and so on. But I'm really proud of people who have contacted me from like Panama, Costa Rica. There was a girl from Peru, Ecuador. I've trained people from Chile. I've trained people from Mozambique. I've trained from Madagascar. There was someone from South Sudan, Uganda, someone from Sierra Leone, Liberia, and someone from Ethiopia. South Africa, that's very common, Namibia. But I've trained people from Myanmar. There's a girl who joined the group number 16 from Myanmar. She's the first one from there. Someone from Cambodia. There was one. Philippines, that's now common. Some they know now that I've trained people for AML, so they contact me frequently. I've trained people from New Zealand, Tanzania, but those small countries, there was a guy from Russia I was able to train. Like, it's been 1 year, but I've not received more anyone from Russia. But I'm really proud that someone who have contacted me from Russia, from Kyrgyzstan, and someone from Bolivia, someone from Belarus, and Estonia is now common. As like 4 or 5 people from Estonia. Okay, so you're going to be seeing from countries, from these countries, and these are the how I found out that this is the right way to add the screenshot of it. So when someone send me the pass the examination, they send me the, they have send me a message. So you're gonna see it from 31st of December last year, 2021, to today is 29, so to 28th of September 2022. So a screenshot of the people, because I have so many of them. It took me like 1 hour to actually make them favorite one by one and show you the slides of it. But there are 939 people have basically joined from us and passed the examination. And how many of them? There are 561 participants as per my the database I'm maintaining. They are the people who have passed the certification, and the remaining ones, they are either preparing or they are procrastinating. Procrastinating means basically they join the training session on the previous group, from group 1 to group 16, and they're just delaying it because everyone have work responsibilities and family related responsibilities and so on. So the training session have ended. It's been months, but some of them have either actively preparing because they do not have the money. There are some issues with the funds and with the inflation and so on, so they are waiting to save the money. But those who have the money but they are still not preparing, there are some people who are they have this sort of attitude. Okay, so let's start with the one. We're going to start with the recent one, so you can see that. Let me open that. So this is from 28th of September. Yesterday I took a screenshot of this one, and we're going to move to 31st of December, the last screenshot that I took from the last year. So we're going to start from here, and I'm recording this in 1080p, so you can stop it anytime you want to. If you want to read the whole thing, you're going to be seeing this is the AML base. This is my company name. Either when someone have attended my training, I issue them the certificates. If you want to find, this is all the documents that we're going to use to pass the certification. So these are all the certificates that I have issued regarding my company. You can see that it's 2,627. You can divide it by 2 because I issue them in PDF and JPEG or PNG format. So divided by, so around 1,300 people. But I've not been 1,300 people. It's 900 because I've issued certificate for continuing professional CPD as well. So that's why it's showing so many as well. There are around, if you want to know, you can see CPD 5 and CPD 4. There must be CPD before, continuing professional development, for every month that I take this training session for the technical thing. Okay, so you can stop it anytime the video that is being recorded on and uploaded on YouTube to read the whole thing. There are people from their LinkedIn profile, they have issued they attended the training session. They're saying that they're whatever they're reviewing. So you can stop them, and they are all actual. I don't want to have some music playing because you are all professional people. You do not want any music to be listened. If you want to, you can go and Spotify or much better videos of YouTube. Songs that you can listen to. But I'm just saying over things but when you're seeing the slideshow, and I'm going to be very quick about it because you can since it's 1080p, and you can stop it and read it watch it anywhere and any time of the video. So this is just people who are passing the examination, like to keep their reference number hidden. These are the people from different countries. She was from I think she was from Philippines, that she attended training session. This guy from Nigeria, she's from India, and this group number 10 that started in March and they concluded in April. And the people who are passing the examination, the two of them, Chitin from India, Abhinandan from India as well, Seva from USA, Shagufta from UAE. Group 8 that started in January earlier this year, 110 participants. Redline from I think from Canada. She's from UAE. This guy is from Canada as well. This guy is living in UK from India. Living in UK and from India. She is from India. She's in UAE, living in from India, living in UAE, same as she's also from India, living in UAE. Another so from Canada, she is from Sylvia, is from Nigeria, I think. Again, this guy, and I can't pronounce, but she's from India. This guy is from India as well. India. and Amika we just saw from India, and this is from Harrison from actually from Nigeria but living in UK, and David from USA, another from India. This guy from USA, Mohammed Sipaz CJS exam, Chandra from India. She is from USA. No, yeah, she's from Ravi is from living in UAE from India. Sandeep is from Canada, living in Canada from India, and this guy is from USA as well. Patients from I think from South Africa or Zimbabwe. I'm not sure confirm about it. She's from I'm not sure Mozambique or somewhere. I forget the country name. I've trained 900. This guy is from Canada. Sandra from I think she was from South Africa. Sandra and patient basically, yeah. Sandra and patient. If you're gonna read the whole thing about it, they are one was from Zimbabwe and one from South Africa. They work together, and if you want to, they were a study partner. If you want to go, what the study partner means, I have and how I basically helped them and figure it out. Someone suggested that, and we have been continuing doing that. The study partner thing. You should watch this 5-minute video. It's explain the whole thing how it helps people pass the examination when they are study partners. Okay, next one. Okay. So patients and Sandras, their whole thing how they pass the examination, and the Uluwan from Nigeria, Jainat from India, Ojifex, I think she was from Nigeria as well, and Rupal, I think from India. I forgot where exactly she's from. Pooja from I think India as well. Kalyan from India, James from India, Sonal from I think she's from Canada, Kushal from India, Farhan India, Shabazz from I think UAE, and Mosam from I think Mauritius, Geeta from USA or either Canada. Forgot. This is from USA. Group 9. This is from UK. Pradeep and Jigar from India. Abhishek is from India as well. And Mohammad Bilal, I think is from either Kuwait or Bahrain, working from there. Rushab is, I think, also from Kuwait or Bahrain, because the two of them can join together. Pritam is from UK. Pratibha from USA. Amrita from Canada. She did the whole thing, and she took her time when she passed the examination. Jyoti from India. Who's this? Colin Grant. This I think from Australia. Colin Dessin and Shaima. I'm not sure. I forgot where she's from. Shweta from India. Abhishek from India. This guy from I think Nigeria. Christopher King from USA. Again James from India. Saad from India. Marisa Silva, I think that's from Costa Rica. Ajay from India. Fatma Rodriguez from USA. Shilpa from India. Abhishek, that's from I think either Nigeria or from Namibia, not sure. Linda from India, and Ajay again. Khalid from UK. Moses from Nigeria. And I'm just you can stop at me at this video anytime, 1080p. So Noah, I think Noah from Nigeria, but she basically is a I think lawyer. Dharmesh from India, Shravan from India, and Amika Shoma from Nigeria. Sandeep, I think UK. Iman from Iman's a really good success story. She's 37, 30 years of age. She was working in supply chain in UAE, actually from Syria, but moved to Germany, and she passed the examination. She joined the batch with me in the month of February. Have no knowledge, never worked in a bank, and she attended the whole training sessions and wrote the examination 24th of May and passed it. So she's changed her career, living in Germany, very fluent in Germany now, because of her full family lived there. But in a few months, like from February to May, she was so expert at it that she's now these days writing the CJS sanctions examination, and she already got a job. She initially wanted to do the KYC certification, the associate level, but I changed her. I wanted to go for the professional one. She was from one of my Facebook groups, contacted me from there. Okay, and you can Ratimita from I think from Canada, Hasib from I think Oman, Hasib, yeah, and Sahil from India, Amira from Kuwait. I'm not sure she's Arabic. This guy is from India. Upasana from India as well. She's the one that joined. There is another guy who helped the people to pass the certification. I found out about it because she tagged me on and LinkedIn, and she thanked the other guy from India as well. But she's been sending her colleagues directly to me. She trained from two individuals, but she's sending like she have sent like 4 or 5 people so far. She passed the examination 26th of April, and I'm thanking for her because there's an Indian guy who's training as well, and but he sending it to me directly because there are some issues there, because you will be a test subject. I made a video about it, free training, how some people fool people around the LinkedIn and Facebook, where you're becoming a test subject to them. They pass the examination, not train people enough to, and they're just trusting on you. I did the same when I started it in June, but I've experienced enough so now that I can help you pass the examination efficiently, because I've did all my trials and error on other people's when I was helping them out free of cost. So when you're paying me, you expect to know me to be very sure what I say and how I can what you need to do to pass the examination. Okay, Rebecca is from a country that it's very difficult for me to pronounce. It's called Seychelles, or is in between Mauritius to and Africa. It says Seychelles or something like that. The country, yeah, this one. So it's very difficult to pronounce. I'm really not good at it, pronouncing things. So okay, next one. I remember her because she's from very different. No one have contacted me anywhere except her from that country. Logesh is from India. No, Logesh is living in UAE, but from Dubai, but from India. Alexis from Canada. This guy and from Canada as well. This Alexis, Heavy, and Redilane. You saw Redilane as well. There are three of them. Their colleagues. They basically sent me. The Redilane was trained from me, and she sent her two colleagues to be trained from me, and Khushbu from USA. Amiki from Nigeria, Mansi from India, Christian. That's another one. That's from unique country. European country. Let me find the name for it. Forgot the name. Um, yeah. She is either from Czech Republic or Poland or something, or Slovakia. This was Poland is easy to pronounce, but I would remember. But either Czech Republic or Slovakia. She's from. Founded made from Facebook group. I'm the only one who have lots of people from Facebook group, and those who search about it, CAMS or ACAMS, they find me on Facebook and able to convince them to attend the training. So if they want to pass in the first attempt, she's from UAE, from Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Mansi from India, Grish, he's living in UAE, but from India. Vita is from UAE as well. This is called Geeta, but I read because her WhatsApp group, WhatsApp username said Vita, so but her name is Geeta. Okay, Shioma from, I think, Canada. Bonita, not sure where is Bonita. Oh yeah, Bonita from UK. Yeah, I do remember because there is a Bonita. I found her from one of the forums on the ACAMS forums, and she thought initially that I was a scam, and but I did not turn out to be a scam actually. Okay, and Patiba from USA, and Christina. Okay, that's Christiana from I think from Germany or something. I forgot where. Shax is from UK. Javed is from USA. Remy Banerjee is from Canada, and Vivi, I think Vivi is from UE or something. Totally forgot where she's from. Sanhita, not sure where she's from. Tuba. I don't train Pakistani anymore, but she's the one that I train. Radhika Visila, that's from Costa Rica. That's I have to remember, because some of the people who I trained wrote their exam in Spanish. There are some people who Arabic people who write their exam in Arabic, but there are very few of them. Like I've trained 10 or 11 people who are actually wrote their exam in Spanish, but were trained in English through me. We know this from India. Chetan Reddy from India. This guy is from Turkey. Very few people, 2 or 3 people have trained from Turkey, and Ajay from I think UK. Another one, Anisha. So it's the same screenshot from the Turkey guy. Anisha, not sure where she was from. Tish, this from I think from Letitia. I think that's from Namibia or something. Forgot the country. and Srikant from, I think, from India as well. MEK, we saw that few screenshot of, she's the same one. And Amiva from one of the Arabic countries, forgot where she from, just from USA. Fatma Rodriguez again. Supan from, I think, Canada. Shamim from one of the Arabic countries. We were from, actually from India, but living in I think either Oman or Kuwait. That's again from Amrita from Canada. Gina is from Arabic country. I forgot the Gina. Havi. I forgot where she from. Either Canada, or sorry, Oman or okay, and or Kuwait. Syrup is the one where it started. What joined the first one that joined the group 8. Registered. I think she paid the fees on 17th or 18th of December. We started on 15th of January, and we started on 15th of January, and she wrote the exam on within 3 months, on 19th of March, or more than a few days above 3 months, and she passed the examination and so on. She was from I think Canada. Radhika, not sure which from. This guy from Bangladesh. I trained around 3 or 4 people only from Bangladesh. This is one of them. One of the people who are actually Spanish, and they attended my training session. One of them is CPT, where I discussed cryptocurrency. Pratik, I think this guy is living in Ireland. Abislam, I think from Sudan. This guy is living in UAE. From India, this guy is from I think Nigeria or Sudan somewhere. This guy India. I think this guy is Canada, but speaks Spanish, but from Canada. And another Amrita Sanamlik, not sure if she's from. Another one from Siva, Belinda from India. Ratlin is the one where she referred one of those two colleagues, Alexis and Heavy. Wafa, she passed the exam from, I think, from UAE. Lily, I think, from USA. Geeta, forgot where she's from, but I think from, not sure, I'm not going to say, but I don't remember. She's from Nigeria. Gunjan Singh, most probably from India. Ratif from India. Dr. Sagar, this guy passed the CAMS examination. He's a doctor, and I helped him to pass the AML examination, and had a banking experience, this guy. But I'm really proud of it, that there's someone from medical field I was able to help them pass the exam. Checks from UK. Rohit Wilson from, I think, one of the countries like Uganda, something like that. And Sanjay from Canada. He's a chief compliance officer in a fintech company. Recently started his AML career in 2018 or 19, and got a job as a chief compliance officer in tech companies. Not but I helped him pass the examination. And Emmanuel from USA. No, Emmanuel from Australia. We called him Manny. His name is Manny, but Emmanuel. We still have one of the Spanish ones as well. One of the Spanish one again. And Abby, not sure what's her full name. And Manas from India as well. Roshab from India. Yadev, Kishore. Kishore was from Hong Kong. He passed both CAMS and CHSs through me. Saranga from I think Sri Lanka, and I've helped him pass Saranga. Marcus from Sri Lanka, both passed him as CAMS and CHSs. Alexis from Uganda. Agnes is the natives, native Indian, native US Indians, and she passed the examination through me, CAMS examination. She prepared for CHS. I haven't wrote the CHS exam yet. Dennis from I think USA. Imran from India. Sheikhs Lemisa from USA. Many is the guy that I told you about. Emmanuel, we call, his name is actually Emmanuel. That's what you're saying, Emmanuel Sikon. Okay, passed the exam as well from Australia. And Shweta from India. Fiona from, I think, Canada. And this success story. And Mukund from India. He's working in one of the big 4 accountancy firms. Didn't have banking experience or AML experience, but passed the examination through me. Then Ibn Aruchi. Maria L. I think that's from Costa Rica. She passed the examination. No, she's from El Salvador. Yeah, that's because I remember, because she was working in one of those Bitcoin companies, because in El Salvador they have legal tender considered Bitcoin, and she was one of those virtual service providers, and she passed the examination. She actually failed it through self-preparation, and she passed it through me. OPME from Nigeria, right? She's from USA, and that's the last one. Yeah, you can see that's December 31st, that I took the screenshot. So these are the people who are just in the last 31st December to this year, because I have people from, I haven't discussed or showed you the ones that are from June 2020 to 30th December 2021. There's other people who have passed the exam, 300 or more people who have passed. It's gonna be this already 25 minutes of video. So I just wanted to show you that the raw footage that is not tampered with, those who have passed the examination, and the stats of it. And you can stop the video anytime you want to, of the people that you saw who have passed the examination. I want you to read all of those and see how I have help people to pass their examination and change their career. If you want to increase your salary, and you want to get a better designation, whatever if your designation is right now, or if you want to change your career, whatever your goals out of these threes are, you want to be trained for anti-money laundering, because there are lots of jobs of it, you should join the batch that is starting on 15th October, or if whenever you're watching this video in future, you should, whatever the batch I'm going to be starting, because I start a batch every month, and there's a 12 hours of difference between them. So whatever is the timings is convenient for you, you can join that batch, pass your exam. That's the important part. Pass your CAMS exam, your CFS exam, ICA diploma in first attempt, where you do not have to pay your amount of money more again to retake the examination and spend 30 days again. If you want to avoid that, and you want to learn technical things with the latest course and everything which we use to pass the exam properly, which technically how other materials are used, because I use only in the 4 training session the material that is provided by the examiner, ACAMS, CFCS or ICA. Majority out of the 14 training sessions, 4 of them are about this one, and 10 of them are outside of that give you technical knowledge. Either it's because examiners asking questions, lots of them from outside of the guide that they are provided, study guide or the book that are provided, and that help you to build your knowledge regarding what is expected of you from your employer in future when you pass your CAMS examination or any AML examination and you're applying for the jobs. If you read the success stories of the people, you're going to find out they are all saying the same thing in the previous 9 months or so. So do join it, whichever the batch, whenever you're watching this video, and it's hopefully you can stop it, and you can this people and contact them. They're all going to say the same thing, who have had to pass the examination, and some of them have made their video success stories about it from different kind, and their LinkedIn links are available for you to find out who they are. I've made some videos about the eligibility, what is the eligibility criteria, and some videos about some countries, what if you should be doing the AML certifications or not in different countries. I made it about India, Nigeria, UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Next videos are about US, Canada, Australia, and other countries as well. So thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you found it interesting, and you learned something about it. You found convincing enough to join the batch, and to contact me on WhatsApp. These links are available. If you're going to click any of the video, you're going to find that to contact me on WhatsApp. If you're not able to click on it and find me, just add this number on WhatsApp and contact me, or email me on this email ID to contact me for this training sessions. So have a good day. Take care. Bye.